Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to the Knicks discussion. We have Tristan from that Knicks tape joining us today. Let's get into it now. Yeah, I hear you, Tristan.
All right.
Get it going. We're going to start here with the starting lineup for next season now. Woody has some flexibility with the team now, with the moves that were made, with the addition of Bargnani and the addition of Melo. Now, those two additions have Woody. He has a tough decision to make, in my opinion, because when Bargnani was first added to the team, I thought off the back, okay, cool, he's our starting power forward. Now with the addition of Melo, I don't know who he's going to start, because at first he was saying Bargnani is going to be the starting power forward, and now I personally feel that Melo should be the starter. But the bench is actually pretty solid with the addition of K-MART'S. Now there's just 3 roster spots remaining, and we all know that one of those spots is to backup center. Another one of those spots will be to backup point guard. Now, here are the options. At the 1, you have Felton. At the 2, you have Shump. At the 3 will be Melo. At the 4, Bargnani. At the 5, Chandler. That's the regular lineup that most people thought was going to happen. Now, here's the other option. Felton at the 1, Shump at the 2, Meta at the 3, Melo at the 4, and Chandler at the 5. But Melo at the 4, I don't like that, because that's chances of him getting hurt are higher when he plays power forward. He gets banged up a little too much there. Here's the 2-point guard lineup, which resulted in some positive things last season for the Knicks. Felton at the 1, Prigioni at the 2, Shump at the 3, Melo at the 4, Chandler at the 5. Now, you notice I didn't include Stat in any of these lineups because he's coming off the bench. He has a minute restriction, so he's definitely coming off the bench. Now, Tristan, which one of these starting 5 do you go with?
What was the question again?
Which one? What we just started 5B? Because now, obviously, Woody has some flexibility with Meta being in and Bargnani, so his options are, he has a wide variety of options of who he could start. What was just starting 5B?
I'm not sure.
About the starting 5?
No.
All right, so let's get a call on the line. 201, how you doing?
Hello, yes, this is Robert Sweeney.
Thanks for calling in, man.
So, how you doing?
Well, we just started 5. I'm good. Yourself?
I'm good. I think I would go with the starting 5 the way they have it set up. I like it. I think with with Shumpert and what's his name, Chandler and my man with Melo Peace, and then you got Felton and Melo. I believe that's a great starting 5 right there.
So you don't like Bargnani starting?
Well, I mean, I like him. I mean, he can shoot. I just would like to have some muscle in there from the jump with
Me too, and more toughness too. That's what I think. Meta brings more toughness. If Meta's in the lineup, you definitely get more toughness.
Yeah, because I believe he brings more defense. Not that Bargnani doesn't play, but I think Meta World brings that physical toughness that we need. And with coming off with Kenyon coming off the bench, backing him up, we should be great. I mean, we look real solid now, and we have depth now, and I think that we can go a long way. I think we can go all the way with the finals with this team.
I agree, but now there's a problem, I think, because with the addition of K-MART'S now, there's obviously too much forwards. I mean, what are they going to do with the minutes now with Stat, Bargnani, K-MART'S? I mean, K-MART'S can obviously play center and power forward, but I just hope that the minutes don't get, messed up with the 3 of those guys. So let's see what happens with that. Let me get another call on the line. 516. 516. 404. How you doing, man? Thanks for calling in.
Thanks. Regarding the starting lineup, I would probably, depending on who the Knicks are playing, I would either play Shump at shooting guard or small forward. Because if their best player, their best offensive player, say they're playing Toronto, they have Rudy Gay. I would want Shump covering Rudy Gay, so I would play him at the small forward.
So you'll basically put in Shump on the opposing team's best scorer, is what you're saying?
Yeah, because he's our best on-ball defender.
That's a good point. I agree with that.
And I just have a quick question. Who do you think would be the point guard that's going to make the roster?
I personally want it to be the third point guard. I think it's going to be Bobby Brown, but I just hope Tall Murray somehow makes the team. He deserves to make the team. I like his defense. His on-ball defense actually reminds me a lot of Shump. So I would love to see Tall Murray make the team. But 732. How about you? What was your starting 5B? Thanks for calling.
Hey man, I'm calling in from Tampa, but I'm originally from New Jersey. I've always been a Knicks fan.
Nice. Thanks for calling in.
What I was saying, what I would do is, if Felton gets his offense right and drives to the hoop like he normally should do, and create good layups like he normally does, you have him start at the point, and then Shumpert be the shooting guard, as well as you have Meta for defense, obviously, for your small forward. And as you see, you got Anthony working with Olajuwon in the off season, which would help with him.
So you want Melo at the 4 then?
Oh yeah, I think he's been working well there when he was starting there as well.
Yeah, it's an automatic mismatch, but I just think about his health. You know, I want Melo to be on the floor. I don't want Melo to be on the sideline because of injury. And when he's at the 4, his chances of getting hurt are higher, obviously, because he's with bigger, power forwards, and he's getting banged up more inside that paint. So you got to think about that. But I agree with you. Melo is definitely more effective when he's at the 4 because, it's an automatic mismatch.
I feel like he could spread the floor as well.
Yeah, that's true, too. That's true.
And then, for center, I'd put Tyson Chandler to begin with because he's probably the best rebounder we have right now. And as you've seen in the stats of Bargnani and Stoudemire, they're not up there with the rebound department yet. They're working, as you see, Stoudemire's working with Olajuwon too, so he's working on his game as well.
Stoudemire's working hard. I mean, I just hope he can stay healthy, man. That's the only thing with Stoudemire, staying healthy. He's working his butt off stuff. Thanks for calling in, though. Stay tuned.
Okay.
607-658. Thanks for calling in. 658. Thanks for calling in, man. What was your starting 5B? Who you going with?
I'm going with, straight up, Felton, Strumpet, Melo, Bargnani, and
That's
Chandler.
the 3. Okay, you want Bargnani. Okay. So you like Meta coming off the bench is what you're saying?
Yeah, because we need Meta and Tyson Chandler. Not Tyson, sorry. K-Mart. We need both of them coming off the bench.
Together?
Exactly. We need them together.
Yeah, that'd be crazy together. I agree. That would be crazy together. I can't wait to see what Woody does with that, man. That's one of my questions. I want to see what his starting lineup is going to be. I know he's going to switch it up, of course, depending on what we're playing, but with the power forward situation, I can't wait to see what Woody does with that, man.
Yeah, we deep. Right now we deep. We deep right now.
Yep.
So, a lot of teams better watch out. And plus, we got 3 more spots to fill, and
that's true.
We got
3 more spots.
Exactly. So,
one is going to backup center, definitely. A backup point guard is the other one, definitely. And that third spot is probably going to be, I don't know, whatever best player they could bring in, I think, with that third roster spot. Because we already know what 2 of them are going to go to, so. Thanks for calling in, though. Stay tuned, man. 561-445. Thanks for calling in.
Yes, sir.
What would you go with? What was your starting 5B?
The starting 5, it got to be Felt, Shumpert, World Peace, Melo, and Chandler.
Okay, so who you got coming off the bench? Who's your next lineup off the bench? What you got off the bench?
Off the bench got to be Prigioni, JR. You got to play K-Mart at 5.
Oh, you said Meta starting. Yeah, K-Mart at the 5. I mean, what about Jeremy Tyler? Nah, you don't like him?
Nah, actually, this is what you got to do. You got to put Bargnani at the 5 because we got a post up game with Stoudemire on that second unit, and we need to stretch the floor. So if we got,
on the second unit, I think you got to run the offense through Stat on the second unit. I think it's only right if he's healthy, you run the offense through him. And
he's only getting 20 minutes, so you got to make sure those 20 minutes. You know what I mean? He has to have the ball, and if you run Bargnani,
he got to produce with them 20. Yep.
And then you're gonna stretch the floor with Bargnani and JR. Run through the post, and then this way, our first and second unit, we got both post matchups with Stoudemire and Melo. We could spread the floor on both sides with Felton and Shump, and then Bargnani, JR for the second unit. And then K-MART'S going to come in with foul trouble, anybody, you know what I'm saying, when matchups or whatever. But the starting five has to be, I think with the starting five with Shumpert and Meta World Peace, because
on
that
the floor
was
together,
problem.
exactly. That's going to be nasty, yeah.
We used to let people score 30 points a game in the first quarter every time. Our first quarter
just catch hot hands. Yeah, I hated that, man. That was annoying me. And it's crazy because Meta World Peace, he can't wait to play with Shumpert. He said that in the interviews. He can't wait. He kept saying, I can't wait to play with Shumpert. That guy, he said that guy reminds me of myself. You know, those two guys, Meta's going to teach Shump a few things, and Shump is going to enjoy playing with a defender like Meta. I can't wait to see that, man. 201. 906, thanks for calling in, man. Well, we just started 5B. 201, 906. Oh, I guess he's not here. All right, let's go on to the next topic then, guys. Let's talk about that video that recently hit the web. The video with, well, I don't know. Honestly, that video wasn't too convincing to me. I know that Melo isn't going anywhere. Melo is a Knicks for life. I said it. I know it already. Melo isn't going to leave the Knicks. But that video that hit the web with the TMZ reporter basically asking Melo, is he going to join the Lakers? The reporter said, I know the upcoming season's coming up. And he asked Melo, can you see yourself in the purple and gold outfit? He was referring to a Lakers jersey. You know, can you see yourself in a Lakers uniform? Melo responded with, I doubt it. Now, that part was cool with me. I like that part. Then the reporter also asked him, you know, the reporter said, I'm reading between the lines. I think I'm going to see you in one soon. He was referring to a Lakers jersey. You know, he was saying, I think I'm going to see you in a Lakers jersey soon. And Melo responded with, I don't think you should read between the lines. Now, all over the social networks, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, all of the Knicks fans were happy with this. Oh, yeah, Melo killed the rumors. Melo isn't going to leave us, all this extra stuff. Were these words convincing to you? Do these words, convince you that Melo is going to stay with New York? I feel that the headline was Carmelo Anthony, don't count on me joining the Lakers. I think that headline was a little exaggerated, but what you think, Tristan? You think that Melo, you think you convinced with that video that he's going to stay with the Knicks? What do you think?
I don't know. Anything could happen in like a year. It's too early to tell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think that video was a little exaggerated in my opinion, but Melo isn't going anywhere, so no worries. 201-878. What do you think? What did you think of that video, the video that hit the web, the TMZ video? What do you think of that?
Well, I think that, Melo, he wants to be with his team.
Mm-hmm.
And, to go over there with Kobe, I just can't see it because they both want the ball. And if LA was to happen to get one or both of them, talking about with LeBron James, that's just too much. Mm-hmm. They all going to want the ball.
Yeah, no way that'll work. Exactly. There's no way that'll work. That video, Melo wasn't. I would much rather in that video, Melo would have said, I'm a Knick. I'm not leaving New York. Then I would have understood what all the hype was about. Did you see the video yourself?
Yes, I did.
Did you hear?
I think Melo was trying to escape or get away from it. Like he said, he's trying to read between the lines. But I think he was just trying to escape it. Because, you
he
know,
wasn't
LA,
really
they don't
giving
mind
much
throwing
information.
money. Right. And you know, LA, they like throwing monies at people. So, you know, I don't know. Not saying that Melo would second guess it, but I don't know. I think if he would have just gave us a surety that I'm a Knick for life, then I'm good with that.
Exactly. That's what I wanted to hear, honestly. That's why I didn't really understand. Right. I didn't understand what all the hype was about. Because he didn't come out straightforward. He didn't make his point clear to me in that video. Like I said already, I know he's not leaving the Knicks, but I think that video was a little overhyped in my opinion, but I don't know.
Well, you know how
732-691. What did you think of the video? If you seen it, did you even see the video?
Yeah, I saw the video on TMZ. I just think that, you know what? I feel like he's more invested in this team. He's been here. I sure hope he stays because he's a key scorer in our lineup. He brings a lot to the table.
He's our best player, yeah.
Yeah.
He brings a whole lot to the table, exactly. But I don't know, that video wasn't really convincing to me. I didn't
really like the headline for it too much either.
Yeah, the headline was clearly over-exaggerated, and I just wanted to bring the video up just to see if, you guys were on the same page with me on the video, because, like I said, on the social networks, on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, everyone was going crazy about that. It was spreading all over, and I couldn't see why, honestly. 607-658, what did you think of the video, the Melo video, the killing the Lakers rumors? What did you think of that?
Well, Melo not going nowhere, man. It's not gonna work in the Lakers. First of all, Melo don't even like D'Antoni. They don't get along. Kobe is a ball hog. Melo is a ball hog. So it's not gonna work.
Negatives right there. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. And then they talking about LeBron. Come on, man.
Joining them. That's just all of the, I don't know. I don't even know. I mean, obviously these rumors were started by notorious Stephen A. Smith, but whatever he says, everyone seems to believe for whatever the reason may be. But there's no way that'll happen, man.
I doubt it.
Okay, let's go on to the next topic here. Now, it's obvious that K-MART is going to be a short-term solution because of his age. K-MART is a veteran. He's basically towards the end of his career at this point, but he still has some gas left in the tank. He can still benefit, energy, hustle, the hard fouls, everything K-MART brings to the table at this point. It's all a plus for the Knicks. But the trio of Chandler, Bargnani, and Stat, they missed a combination of 160 games last year. 160 games between Chandler, Bargnani, and Stat. That's how many games they missed last year, 160. That's a lot of games. Now, obviously, these three guys are key components to the Knicks team, so they will have to stay healthy if the Knicks want to contend this year. But thank God K-MART re-signed. Now, K-MART averaged 7.5 boards and 1 block in 24 minutes off the bench last year. This is just an 18 regular season games, though. We picked him up late. He only played in 18 regular season games. Now, the question is, can K-MART handle an 82-game regular season playing at a high level? What do you think, Tristan?
I don't know. That's why they got Jeremy Tyler.
But do you think, how long do you think, hopefully K-MART, can last 82 games, because if you look at the difference, he played 18 games last year, and now we're going to have him for a full season, so we're going to have to wait and see if he can hold on for a full season. 201-878, what do you think? You think K-MART can last for a whole season? Are you happy with K-MART back?
Hello?
Yeah. You on the line? Are you happy? What do you think? You think K-MART can last a full season? You happy with him back?
Yeah, I'm happy with him back. And you know what? With the way New York did without having to spend a lot of money, other than the $24 million that JR going to get, but still with holding him for one more year, that gives them room for trying to get a big man in the next 2014. Hopefully we can get a good pick we always wind up getting some good picks, even though we late in the draft. But we always seem to find someone, and hopefully we could, get a big man. If not, maybe by this time we have enough chips to trade up for somebody that can fill in that void once K-Mart has retires.
Okay, so you're confident. So you think K-Mart will be able to make it through a full season? Is what you're saying? You confident with him making it through 82 games plus? Hopefully plus the postseason. You're confident with that?
Yes, I'm confident with it because, K-Mart he's stronger now with the rotation we have. I think we can do it, and with I know this is going a little bit off the subject, but I like the way Chandler video where he's showing him getting stronger. So, if Chandler's
in the weight room,
that would help us a lot because then K-Mart won't have to do that much. Because I didn't feel like Chandler gave his best last year to say he was the defensive player of the year before. So, I just feel that if Chandler steps up and, with the rotation with definitely with Melo World Peace coming in, I think we're going to be fine. I think he can last through the season.
And that's all on Woody, too. He has to properly rotate the guys and have a nice rotation because his team is deep. So he has to properly rotate our players. Now, 732-691. What do you think? You think K-Mart can last a full season? Are you happy with us bringing him back? What do you think?
Oh, I'm definitely happy with them bringing him back because, as you said, he adds depth. And plus, with all the power forwards and slash centers we do have on our team now, we could definitely limit most minutes between all of them to make sure they're all healthy throughout the regular season.
That's the thing, Now we have, like everyone says, Stoudemire and Bargnani, those two guys are both injury prone. But if Woody monitors both of their minutes, because obviously they're both, believe it or not, Bargnani is on his minutes are going to be monitored too because Stoudemire has to play. Stoudemire he's on a 20-minute restriction, but Stoudemire, if he's healthy, he's going to get his minutes. He's going to be on the floor playing. So Woody is going to have those three guys just rotating, K-Mart, Stoudemire, and Bargnani. So all three of them their legs should be fresh and ready to go, honestly. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And that too, they don't have to play a lot either. The three of them don't have to play a lot. They just have to have productive minutes when they're on the floor. Now, 607-658, are you happy with us bringing K-Mart back? And do you think he can play a full season? What do you think?
I think I'm definitely happy with them bringing K-Mart back, and I'm confident that he'll play a good season because if you remember last year when K-Mart first came, he wasn't in shape. So
That's true, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He wasn't in shape. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like he's going to be more prepared for this, you know what I'm saying, for this season than he was last year.
Yeah, because now he should have in his head, I'm going into a full season now. It's not like they just called me out of nowhere when I was at home sitting on my couch. Now he knows, I got a full season to play. So I'm pretty sure he's preparing for that. Good point. Very good.
Exactly. So
561-445. What do you think? Are you happy with the Knicks bringing K-Mart back, and do you think he can play a full season?
I love him coming back. I knew he was gonna come back. And just like he said, man, last year he came from off the couch, and he didn't look like he missed a beat. I'll be real with you.
Exactly. Great point.
Amari came off, and it looked like he forgot how to play basketball. So I'm 100% confident with him, especially just like what you said, all the minutes going to be split. So when you're talking about, somebody who's already in shape, he's in shape, only playing, 15, 18, 20 minutes a game, that's
going
to
be 15. Exactly. And those 15 minutes, those are all going to be productive minutes. Yep. That's very true. None of those big men should be fatigued. The only one who probably, not even Chandler. Chandler's not even going to be fatigued. And Chandler's going to be rotating with exactly, that's who. And Chandler's young, way younger than the vets we have. Yep. Let's go on to the next question here now. we're going to get into Jeremy Tyler a little bit now. Jeremy Tyler averaged 12.8 points and 6 boards per game in the summer league. He opened a lot of Knicks fans' eyes with his. I mean, the thing that I like most about Tyler was his motor, because I don't know if any of you seen it, but Tyler has a motor. He was always moving. He was active on the boards. That's what we need, someone who's active
Jeremy
on the
Tyler,
boards.
He's like, if you look at it, just like look at his height and weight and compare it to K-Mart, it's pretty, like, they're like similar.
And Tyler, I don't know about you, but he reminds me a lot of DeAndre Jordan for some reason. I don't know. I looked him up on YouTube, and his playing style, he reminds me of DeAndre Jordan. Now, we've seen a little bit of it in summer league with his dunks, but that kid can jump. I can already see Felton lobbing some stuff up to him and him throwing it down, man. Now, I don't know if you guys know his story. Tyler was one of the best players in the nation coming out of high school in San Diego. Now, he skipped his senior year of high school, and he went to play professional ball in Israel. He pulled the same move as Brandon Jennings. The only thing was he wasn't as successful as him because, Brandon Jennings is doing his thing in the league. Tyler, obviously, he didn't have the same luck as Jennings. He lasted 10 games when he pulled that move out of high school. Then he went to Tokyo, and finally in 2011, the Warriors gave him a chance in the NBA. That didn't work out either. He then went to the D-League in North Dakota and Sandy Santa Cruz. Then he was traded to the Hawks last season for a second-round pick before getting waived. And now he's here trying to make the Knicks team and prove that he can stay on the NBA level. Now, I mean, a lot of people say, oh, Tyler sucks because he already been in the NBA and it didn't work out. That's why he went to the D-League and all that other stuff. But you got to remember, the kid is only 22 years old, though. Yeah, but Tyler is just 22 years old. That's what a lot of people fail to see that Tyler is just 22 years old. So you can't give up on a kid that's just 22 years old. He made the wrong decision. That's what it really was with Tyler. Tyler should have went to college. He should have developed his game a little more, and then he would have been ready for the NBA. But he decided to go straight out of high school, and he obviously wasn't ready. But I don't think you can give up on a kid that's just 22 years old. What do you think, 201-878? What do you think, Jeremy Tyler? Are you convinced with this kid? I mean, do you like what you see from him? I mean, he's 22 years old. Like I said, he got a long history. He got a long track record for a 22-year-old kid. But what do you think?
Well, 22. He's promising. He's
exactly
trainable. You could still train him. You could still develop. You can get stronger and become a better player. Like I said, he got to prove himself to Woodson, because Woodson, he has a tendency, if you don't play defense, he ain't going to play you. You ain't going to get no minutes. It was proven with Copeland.
Exactly.
Great shooter. And, I'm sorry that Indiana got him, but, hey, that's the way the ball bounces. If you don't play D, the Knicks ain't going to get, especially with Woodson. He's a defensive-minded
You're not going to touch the floor.
If you're not playing defense, you're not going to touch that ball. So,
exactly.
I think with Jeremy Tyler coming in, that would be great help. But like you said, you got to prove himself. And that's what any of the new guys that's coming on, they got to prove themselves, because Woodson will let you ride that wood.
732-691. What do you think? I mean, do you think it's possible that Tyler can see minutes for the Knicks as backup center? What do you think?
I feel like, he could learn. Like, I liked what he did in the summer league. He put up some pretty good numbers for his age, and playing where he's been from, but he could learn a lot from our power forwards and our centers. We got a lot of veterans on the squad that could teach him more things to develop his game.
That's true.
Once he does that, he'll get some minutes, but he's not going to get a lot of minutes this season if he does.
That's true. I mean, I think this season, I think it'll be, if Tyler makes the team, I think he has to soak everything in, I mean, we blow a few teams out, he'll touch the floor. I mean, it's just all about, like I said, Tyler has to prove that he belongs in the NBA at this point. I mean, he's still young, like I said, 22 years old, so he still has a lot of basketball to play. But I think at this point he just needs to be focused on proving himself and showing Woody and the rest of the Knicks coaching staff that he belongs in the NBA. And I personally feel he belongs in the NBA. I think
Exactly.
Tyler, he's full of potential. I think the sky's the limit for him.
You know, he might wind up with the same minutes as Copeland, like as this season just before, but he'll prove himself in time. You know, he needs to develop a little bit.
Thanks for calling in, guys. I mean, the show is done now, so thanks everyone for calling in. Appreciate it.
See ya.